Hi guys, and welcome to Lena's Family Adventures. Now today I'm going to do my tea. The kids have had theirs. They have had jacket potato with cheesy baked beans. I gave them the choice. They could have that or they could have some steak with me, and they chose to have the jacket potato. So I guess the steak's all mine. So I have got, these are thin cut steaks and they are from Asda. They are beef steaks, so we're going to give them a blast. But before I actually start cooking these, I want to get the rest of my things prepared. And I've got baby, let me bring you closer. Got a new tripod now. Ooh. We've got baby potatoes, and I'm going to have some of those. And when they're done, I'm going to add butter. And we have got some Mediterranean veg. So the first thing that I'm going to do is sort this veg out and pop it in the air fryer. Okay, so let's see. Look at that. Beautiful. Smells amazing. Now, obviously, I'm not going to eat all of this, but I will have the courgettes because I absolutely love them. So they're going in. Oh, look at them. I like peppers. They're going in. Tomatoes? What on earth is that? I was trying to say peppers and tomatoes at the same time. Onion, definitely going in. Obviously, this is quite a big packet, and I'm not going to eat all of this, to be fair. So I'm just going to take out what I want. And there we are. That's going to go in the air fryer for now. Pop that in there. I'll turn that on in a moment. Now I'm going to sort out my potatoes. Okay. So I'm going to keep the skin on. I like it with skin on. And we're just looking for little quarters like that. So I'm just going to pop those in. Again, I'm not going to do too many. So we'll pop some in. Although I do like potatoes, they are one of my favourite veg. Get them in. And we'll go one more. So there we are. We'll add water to that. Ba, 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 ba. There we go. And I'm going to add some salt. There we go. Lovely. Right, we'll turn that on. This is my induction hob, as you well know. I absolutely love it. It's my friend. So I'll get you a little bit closer because then you can see the controls that I actually use. So obviously we're using this one. So we need that one there. And that's set at 5. I don't really want it on 5. I mean, it will boil it pretty quick. So I'm going to turn it down to 4. Okay. And the veg that I've just put in, I'm also going to show you. There we go, look. Okay, so I'm going to turn that on. And we've got the top drawer. So turn that, press that. Temperature, I'm going to go down to 180. Time, I'm going to say 20 minutes. That's cooking away. Okay. So that's really all I can show you at this moment in time. And the reason is because the beef steaks, they are quite thin. I don't want to overcook them. I like my steak medium rare. So that's what I'm aiming for. Medium at a push. I'll be happy with that. Medium rare to medium. Well done, I don't like. So I'm going to let these cook as they are. and we'll come back and we'll do the steaks. We'll get them nicely seasoned, and we'll get a couple in the pan. There's 4 steaks in there, but I'm only going to use 2, and the rest I'll wrap up and put in the fridge for another day. So I will bring you back when I'm ready for the rest. So guys, the potatoes are doing quite well. The Mediterranean veg is doing quite well. I just want to take 2 minutes just to talk about my tripod that I got. I got this tripod from B&M. I got it today. It costs £18 and it's an LED light tripod. So I'm going to show you what it looks like. Okay, so here we have the ring. The light doesn't show it justice. Let me just show you. I'll turn the kitchen light on. There we go. Look at that. And it also goes to different settings. Okay, so if I pop you there, you can turn the light up. Don't know if you can see that. I expect you can. So it goes quite high. I had it set on a reasonably low level. Also, there is different colours to it. Look at that. It's amazing. And you've got a red one, orange. Oh, so many different colours. Look at it. And you can go to mode. Way! How cool! And obviously you can have it turned off. So I have it set. What's that one? That one. So this is a it's a 3-foot one. It's quite tall, guys. Hang on. There we go. Look at that. It's not bad, eh? And then you've got like this bit is a flexi, so I can point it down to cooking and everything like that. So it's pretty darn awesome. So £18 this cost. I'll do my best to try and leave a link in the description. I don't actually know how to do that, but I'll do my best. I'll do my best. But if you have B&M as an app or anything like that, or you can Google it and it will come up with what this is. I'll get the box and I can show you the box. That might help. I don't know. Okay, there we go, guys. There's the box. £18 from B&M. And there you go. Tripod, LED ring light, extends to 1.6 meters approximately, which is quite tall. And then that's the other side of the box. So as you can see, that's pretty darn good. So I'm quite pleased I've got that. At the end of the day, my other tripod was a bit finicky, and with the camera, with the phone on it, it used to kind of like fall down a lot, and it used to really get on my nerves. And I'm sure in the past videos you've heard me say, oh, I need to get a new tripod. Well, now I have. Anyway, that's what I wanted to do a little chat with you about. So let's get back to cooking. Right, let's start these steaks, shall we? Now, the steaks themselves, they're not very big. They are quite thin cut, as you can see. But all I'm going to do is just salt and pepper. Well, not pepper. I haven't used pepper. Sometimes pepper can burn. So I'm just going to go in with a little of salt and some mixed herbs. Okay, and I want to do both sides. Okay, they are quite thin. Can you see how thin they are? They're really thin, aren't they? So they're not going to need a lot of cooking. to be. But we're going to get them into a nice hot pan. Now the potatoes are done. I've turned them down to 1. Oh, listen to that sizzle. I've got it on number 5, so that's a high heat. I've used sunflower oil. You can use an oil that's got a higher smoke point, like avocado oil. I think what's it called? There's avocado oil. I can't think of it right now. Oh goodness me, I can't think. I'm gonna turn it down a wee bit. Coconut oil. That's what I'm thinking of. Butter, yeah, that's great, but that's not good for frying steaks. Just on its own, you can add to it. That's not a problem, but for frying on its own, it's not very good. I think I had the heat a little bit too high because, as you can see, they're curling a little bit. So I've turned the heat down. I don't want them to curl. But these things happen at the end of the day. I'm going to go in with a little bit of butter. And I'm using salted butter because I love salted butter. So I'm just going to get some out of there. Nice knob of butter there. Beautiful. Oh, it smells nice though. Because the steaks are quite thin, I'm only going to really go for like 2 minutes on each side. And I have turned the heat down as well, so. But this butter will help brown the steaks as well. I might just turn it up again. I like mine like medium rare, medium. These steaks are very thin, so we're just going to have to see how they turn out. Usually I go for rump steak, but I'm quite happy with any sort of steak. I'll have to try other steaks. I haven't tried it yet, so. It's curling because A, they're thin, and B, the heat was too high when I put it in. So that's something to be aware of. I like the crust on my steaks. I might go in with some potatoes and give them a little roast as well. They are boiled anyway, so it'll just be to add a little bit of colour to the potatoes. And flavour them as well. Right, these steaks, I'm Might turn over again. I know I'm using the same utensil, but to be honest, it's not a big deal because it's all getting cooked. So right, that's that. Turn that one off. Right, so I've got a fresh chopping board and I'm going to put these steaks on to rest because they will need to rest before I chop them. And the thing about doing steaks is that they continue to cook even when they're resting. So I'll just coat those a little bit. So I'm not going to cook the steaks at the moment. I'm going to let them just sit there. It's always important to let steak rest. Let me just put that there actually. That one can go in the sink because I don't need you now. That's had the raw meat on, that one, so we're getting rid of that. We'll move you over here and I'll put these steaks there. I've got my plate ready. I'm just colouring these potatoes in the juices of the meat, going with a little bit of salt. Absolutely. And the vegetables in the air fryer are finished as well, so they're all nicely done. So we'll give those a couple more minutes. What I will do is I will get my veg out because that is done. Okay, so here's my veg. Okay, and my plate. So I'm going to get a spoon and I'm going to put my veggies on there. Look at those veg. Oh, a roasted veg. I love it. Come on, courgettes. Don't let me down. It looks lovely. It smells beautiful as well. Come on. Okay, there we go. There's my beautiful veg. I'll pop that back in there. I'm going to turn the frying pan off because those potatoes look lovely, and I'm going to go ahead and slice this steak. Okay, so it's probably more well done than what I would like, but to be honest, it's not too bad. It could be worse. There is some fatty bits on each side that I could have maybe done a bit more, but it's okay. Like I said, normally I don't buy this steak. This is quite thin. I'm used to quite thick steak, but to be honest, it's really not that bad. Right, I'm going to taste a little bit, see what it's like. Hey. That's not bad. It's not chewy. There's a nice flavour there. Beautiful. I mean, it is. I don't know if you can see. Can you see it? I mean, I can see it, but I don't know if the light's a bit too light. No, but it is pink. But that's not bad. Not bad at all. So I'll chop the rest of this. But it is quite thin. And there is, I don't have the sharpest knife, to be fair. And there is some fatty bits on the end. So let me just get a sharper knife, because this is not the best. That's better. I think my my knife is very blunt. But yeah, this is a lot better. It's sharper. So it's cutting through there nicely. But as you can see, it's pink. And we've got the potatoes as well. So we're going to pop the steak on here. And we've got some lovely potatoes that we're going to put on as well. Go on there. There we go. That one can go in. Okay. There we are. There's my veg. And we'll get some potatoes. Get them on. These, obviously, I boiled. And then I put them in to fry. Just to colour them, really. I think they look nice. Not going to lie. I love potatoes. And we won't waste any of that oil. We'll put that on there as well. Right, let's pop you there. And a bit of butter on the potatoes. Because I love buttery potatoes. There we go. Get on. Yum, yum, yum. Right, let's try these lovely potatoes. They're nice. Beautiful. They are really, really nice. Love the peppers. Tomatoes. Let's go. A bit of everything, eh? That is really nice, guys. It's beautiful. I can't wait to finish eating this. So I'm going to carry on eating my tea. But thank you very much for watching this vlog. Thank you very much for everyone that has subscribed so far. It absolutely helps my channel out, and I cannot thank you enough. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, please comment, please share. I just want to get my channel out there. But thank you so much. I absolutely appreciate all of your support. So this is it, and I'm going to sit and eat my tea now, because I can't wait to finish that. So I will leave you to it, guys. Hope you have a good night, and thank you so much again, and I'll see you in the next vlog. So it's a goodbye from me.